Okay, Dr. Martin Gano again with Restoration Health Chiropractic. So we're talking about headaches. We're also talking specifically about how stress affects your headaches. Because a lot of the time when we see people, everybody knows the more stressful it is, the more your headaches pop out. I'm going to show you why that happens. It's really kind of interesting. So there's different triggers that'll happen. In other words, when your body gets stressed, certain things will trigger off a headache or a migraine, whatever that is. So I'm going to show you where that happens. I'm going to use this here to show you. So some of you people, and this will make sense to you, some of you people are very, very sensitive to sound, okay? The kids are screaming, the TV's too loud, you're trying to rest and your husband's snoring. Whatever it is, that sound triggers you off. Why that happens, this is called the inferior colliculus. This is this little P-shaped thing right there, that little tiny spot right there in the brain. What that means, when your body gets stressed, that's the part that breaks down. That's the part that gets super sensitive, and sound triggers your headache. It's not because you're just irritable. It's a part of your brain that's doing that to you. That's sound. The second most common one, light. You're in a dark room, you come out and the light gives you the headache. Or you know you're gonna have a headache, you know you're gonna pop that migraine, you gotta go in the room and close the blinds because light is super sensitive. That one is what's called the superior colliculus. That little bulb right above that. Light will trigger that. Super sensitive. Light comes in here, that part fires off, you fire off a headache. It's part of your neurology. It's not just what happens, it's because of what's going on in your brain. Those are the two regular most common ones. Now this last one, this one is almost across the board. People are very, very familiar with this. It's called the red nucleus. This part of your brain right here, right in the middle part of your brain. What happens there? That is skeletal muscle tone. Those are the ones where you feel the stress, you feel those neck muscles tighten up into your shoulders. You feel like that head and you gotta stretch and move that. That part is super sensitive to muscle tension. When that tension builds up, which is what happens when we get stressed, it fires off into this part of the brain and you get the headache. These are the parts that give you those headaches. Those are the far, far most common ones that we see in here. So what we can do is figure out where that's coming from. More importantly, we can figure out how to calm that down. If we understand this, we know how to get your headaches to calm down and we can really help you out. So it's neurological, it's not just in your head, but it is your headache. It's coming from here and we know how to fix it.